hosting global business executives at the Boao Forum. Our Lin Lin is live on the ground with all of the latest there. And Lin, certainly a lot of news flow to digest out of some of the leaders there.
Yeah, that's right, Dan. So today we got the keynote address. It was from China's number 3 behind Xi Jinping and Li Qiang. His name is Zhao Lijie, and he is the chairman of the Standing Committee. Now, when you listen to this speech, it is a lot of what we have already heard in recent days, especially in terms of the National People's Congress on May 5. But he started the speech focused on China being against blocs, that it doesn't want competition with anyone, although it didn't name any countries. Let's take a listen.
We must oppose trade protectionism and all forms of erecting barriers, decoupling, or severing supply chains, but instead share opportunities in opening up and seek win-win outcomes through cooperation.
On China's economy, he sounded confident. He said that the growth target set for this year of around 5%, that is the highest, or one of the highest among the major economies. And he said that that will help to drive global growth. He's also reiterated some comments that we got in relation to getting that foreign investment back into the country. He said that China will relax all restrictions on foreign investment in the manufacturing sector and make it easier for foreigners to travel to China to work, to study, and just to travel in general. Now, of course, this comes as yesterday we saw that President Xi, he met with those US CEOs as well as academics. We're learning more details today. About 20 strong is the contingent. Let's take a listen to what President Xi had to say.
There
have been inquiries about how China and the United States can achieve a closely intertwined relationship. And my answer is exchange. Exchange, cooperation, and eventually accommodation. There will always be differences because people, even members of the same family, are different. However, we should seek great common ground while setting aside minor differences to build more consensus.
But I think the question here is, what is going to be the impact of the discussion? Because remember that President Xi did meet with some of these US CEOs back in November after the Xi-Biden summit as well. And if you look at some of the reports that are out there, one that was quoting a source, a CEO that was attending this meeting, this person said that the pessimism in relation to the Chinese market still remains, and in the meeting, President Xi gave no indications that China would be backing away from the centralization of its economy. But on the other hand, of course, I've been at the Boao Forum now for 3 days, and I've spoken to a number of business councils as well as other participants in the private sector. There is broadly a view of optimism. They see some of these signals that have been coming out from the CDF, from the Invest China event, and also here at Boao as being genuinely positive, although some have expressed some caution. They say they will take more of a wait and see approach going forward. Back to you for now, Dan.
Absolutely fascinating reporting, Lin, and Xi's economic stewardship clearly on watch. We appreciate the update. Thanks for joining us. That's Lin Lin live at the Boao.